Domo, welcome everybody. Today we are playing Slay the Princess. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark places, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. So are you telling me I won't get paid? But yes, I've been wanting to play this game for a long time. I know it's pretty popular. I know a lot of people have played it. I haven't watched any of them though, because I wanted to play it myself. I wanted to go completely blind into it. The only thing about this game I know is that the princess is basically a shapeshifter, and how she shapeshifts is based off your decisions. That's all I know. So this is pretty much going to be a blind playthrough other than that. So, we'll see how well I can actually slay the princess. Or maybe I'll smooch the princess. I don't know. This could be some kind of weird-ass horror love comedy. I don't know. Let's find out. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Cool. Can I make you louder? No, I can't. You're maxed out. What I can do is I can make it louder for you guys. Like so. And then just manually turn it up for myself. There we go. That should make everyone happy. Like, I'm used to turning shit down, not turning it up.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Well, shit. Oh, I've already got dialogue choices. Oh my god. Oh god, there's so many dialogue choices. Alright, let's go down the list. In the end of the world, what are you talking about? I consider that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up. I mean, it's pretty sound logic. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? That's oddly pessimistic. Do I get some sort of reward? Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Or sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Or just turn around and leave. What if I just say fuck it and leave?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
No. I could lie. Like, nope. I could just be like, nah, screw you. Just keep going.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Wow, it's not redirecting me. I kind of picked that as a joke, thinking it would force me to go back. Okay.
What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Okay.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
What little voice? Is it the worms? Are the worms back?
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Okay, so I was railroaded anyway. Okay, that's what I thought.
Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Just keep trying
Really
to walk
keen on
away.
wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Okay. Just keep going.
Silence is
It's like, I want to see how far this goes.
Turn around and trek back down the path you came.
This is some Stanley Parable shit, being like, no, I'm not gonna listen.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? But here's a crazy thought. What if I fucking don't? What if I just don't? Yeah, oh yeah? Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction. Again, in fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's
It's like, I'm
lived,
off to a great
as
start.
well as
Just be
for
like,
everyone
no, I
who
don't
ever
want ya.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Oh boy, I wonder what happens.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start
Oh, this
to
looks so...
realize that
Oh
those
dear. Oh
flickers
god, what's happening?
weren't just a trick of light. In every
Oh god.
direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin.
Cabin in the woods?
Infinite
Hello?
fractal of paths and cabins,
Oh,
desperately
this
trying to
is
draw
a this isn't a cabin. This is a whole ass village. What's going on?
Wait, what's going on?
Hello?
You're too stubborn for that, aren't you?
Hello?
It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
I kinda do.
But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Yeah.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Woohoo! Dead ending, let's go! Chapter 2, The Stranger. Wait, we're still going?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Yeah, it looks like I can't walk away this time. Like, nah, it's not even letting me walk away this time. Fine. Deja vu.
No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Whatever you say,
If he
sir.
doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Is that another person?
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
How many voices are in my head?
The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day.
Look, it was just a prank, bro.
By ruining mine,
The camera's right there.
and ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Yeah, you're really not giving me much of a choice. Yeah. Like, those walls were... Yeah, there's walls in the background. What the hell? You can't just force
What are
me.
you talking about? It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
Like, yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin. Whatever.
A warning before you go any further.
This is some Attack on Titan shit now.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay, fine. Look, this ain't my first rodeo. I've dealt with mimics before.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
Dude, just roll perception.
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Proceed to the cabin.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space.
It's weird I can move my mouse around and everything's just all
An inch here, a foot
jiggly.
there, such that the ceiling is visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Yeah, well, everything's all jiggly.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths. Its material devoid of feature. perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
All right. I get a
If he
knife.
wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife.
Yeah,
Have you
free
seen
knife.
this?
Exactly.
I have literally
Like,
no idea.
yeah,
what
why
to
shouldn't we
expect
pick it
and
up?
No idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that. And when everything here is so wrong.
Yeah, it's like
Listen to me.
everything's all
My job
jiggly.
is to describe facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
I think I'm about to lose my sanity. But okay.
You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
Well, we go a little cuckoo. We go a little, you know.
But you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
I'll try.
Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind.
Like, I wonder if this guy's related to the Stanley Parable narrator.
Skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
Right. You guys are the ones
Okay,
rambling. I'm
I'm
ready to
fine.
go. I'm ready to stab some
Good.
people.
Now, whenever you're
Or
ready,
one person,
we're
specifically
all
the
waiting for
princess.
you to complete a very important task.
All right. Let's just take the blade.
Take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Oh, cool. You can't see my cursor, but it turned into a dagger, which is really cool.
Okay, fine, you took the knife, but you really shouldn't hold it like that. Then how are we supposed to hold it? The other way, thumb at the bottom. It'll look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom. It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
I'm just gonna keep my grip as it is.
You keep your grip the way it is. Your task awaits.
What's with the mirror?
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at
Like,
least
yeah,
it
there's a
would be
mirror, like,
once
right
we wipe
here.
off that layer of grime.
It's like, what do you mean it's a wall? Wipe it clean?
Reach forward.
Oh
rub
God,
your
is that my
against the
hand?
cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you are.
Lizard man. Name, Lizard man. Occupation, Lizard man.
But there was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change.
Like, are we looking for the
We'll find it again,
Illuminatis?
and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Alright, to the basement.
The door to the
Oh, Jesus
basement creaks
Christ.
open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down.
Yeah, they're like
The air
tree
here has a
branches.
sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
That sounds like something that would definitely give me a headache.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
Probably.
Her voice, a
It's like,
disquieting
too many
collage of
stairs.
tiny
We gotta
personality
stop with the
drags up
stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
Yes.
No, thank you.
Hello?
Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
Yeah, probably.
But we already tried turning
This
around.
is definitely a trap.
And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success?
I don't know if I like that anymore.
There'll still be plenty of
I'm not
ways
even getting
to ruin
paid.
his day.
Alright, let's take some soft stairs so we could go easy on our toes.
You step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way.
Cool, I like
But the
that.
further
It's
you
very
go,
padded.
deeper you sink in. First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all.
It's like walking on
Soon enough, you're
pillows.
fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight.
Now if we trip and fall, it won't hurt as we tumble into
Softness
the
threatens to
abyss.
swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence. It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought.
Okay.
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Oh no.
Time disappears.
Too much floof.
And you can feel
Am I
yourself
being
begin to
suffocated by the
untether.
floof?
Physical sensations dull and then vanish,
Oh god.
until the only things
What's
experienced
happening?
are the endless repeating patterns
It's
and emotions
degrading!
of the journey,
No!
a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Oh god.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as
Are you okay?
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh my fucking god. Fuck. Oh god. Oh god.
what the hell was
What just
that?
happened?
What happened?
I got a little lost there. Oh god.
I feel so strange.
Yeah, what the
Like
fuck?
I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Okay.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement.
But that's the thing, if we're a lizard man,
Don't
is
forget
the different
why you're
voices
here.
supposed to be part of the hive mind?
And
I
why
wonder.
are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to...
Whoops. Yeah, we remember though, I'm not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal. What's your name?
You can call me Princess if you'd like.
Okay.
You
Oh,
can
Jesus!
address me as Your Royal Highness or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
Oh jeez.
can do
It's like, I think I broke the game. It's like, we're only like 20 minutes in, and I already broke the game. Help!
I don't like this.
Help!
It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time? Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality.
What other reality?
But what's done is done, isn't it?
Hello?
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now.
I'm gonna need some alcohol if you want me to drink and forget, dude.
New plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
I like how this guy's just like, no, fuck you, we're gonna make more. Let's see, there's more of you now. Getting down here was weird. I was pulled back apart and put. Do you know what happened to me? For all I know, you're locked up. And do you know why you're here? You're apparently a threat to the world. Like, for some reason, this bundle here is, like, all messed up. I don't know if that's intentional or not. You know what happened to me? It's like, getting down here was weird. Like, I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what
I don't
happened?
know what happened to you, but you look like you're in one piece now. But I understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either.
Yeah.
We're probably stuck down here forever.
Oh, God.
aren't we? There's no way out. And barely a way in.
You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here?
Oh god, she keeps splitting. She's multiplying! Fucking osmosis. There's more of you now.
Not that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best.
That's very sweet, but it's not helping the
I
problem.
don't feel like I've gotten any bigger.
There must
Oh
be
god, now
something wrong with you.
she's multiplying
The same
even
as I was
more.
a moment ago.
Oh
She
jeez. What have I done?
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, I don't like where this is going either. It's like, did I break the game?
Neither do I. Which is why we need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start? You would always start by stabbing her.
Yeah, that's
Which
probably a good
her?
idea.
Any of them. I don't know about you, but I'm sure glad we took that knife with us. I can't believe someone suggested you toss it out the window. Can you
Yeah, that was
imagine?
actually a dialogue choice. I was like, no, if I gotta do it, I
Okay,
gotta
this was
do
fun
it.
for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers?
Got a point
I
there.
don't even follow what's going on anymore. We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
I guess I'll try this splinter here.
That's not right. Go on.
Oh jeez.
Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Yeah, that can't be good.
All at once you charge forward, knife gleams to slay the princess just as you strike at her bindings and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
Yeah, what the heck?
We can't...
Hello?
Do you not have anything witty to say?
Oh god, shit. They're melding together.
Wit right now.
They're crossing the streams. No!
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
Oh jeez. What have I done?
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
No, I think we broke it. We broke everything.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others,
they just don't fit.
Oh god, they're all talking at once.
we can
Oh
feel
God.
moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
I can't fix you.
We should help her. I think we did this.
Yeah. Oh god, she's so
Surprisingly
saggy.
Sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
They kind of do.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
Everything will be daisho boo. Oh god, it's gone. But you don't know if she had the chance. I just got the illusion of choice achievement. What the fuck? You don't know if she had the chance to hear your reply. She's gone, replaced with something else. It's the mirror from earlier.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Yeah, that's a little I think I'm supposed to look at it.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. No, don't do that.
What if I do? I mean, the narrator disappeared.
Does that mean the world ended? Again, what the hell are we supposed to do?
Approach.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
It didn't scare you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. My lizard reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Oh boy! It's me! It's you! It's me! I can't see myself very well. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin? You are at the cabin. Approach?
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Eh? What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Okay, the gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
Okay.
These ones are a contradiction. A winding kaleidoscope of paths and walks. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart.
It's okay. It was my fault. I thought I thought that trying to leave as a joke would just loop me back around. Like, seriously. I did not know it was gonna break the fucking game. Oh, God.
Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Alright. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
You have a point there. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
That's a little sad.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Alright, are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Okay. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
So persona, got it. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
So some Ouroboros shit? Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Okay. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay. how much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? Was if I don't let you. If I was sent to slay, stop her from destroying the world. If I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world, like if I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
A little vague, but okay. Aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Sad, but okay. Alright, how much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
How many more pieces do I need to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
That's not... I was looking for a number, ma'am. Not infinity. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished. Dry. Hollow.
It's like, what if I wait? I'm not going back, I'll wait.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
I could wait forever. Oh, okay, let's wait forever. Oh god, I'm definitely picking the options that I shouldn't be picking. Oh god,
I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
Sure, I could put you in a box.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage?
Ma'am, you really seem insistent on me putting you in a box.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Okay. Wait, what? Oh god, it closed the game. Fuck. Alright, well that was a thing that just happened. Fuck. I haven't saved or anything, so, I really did break the game.
You have returned to me.
Or not!
Though
Oh
we were
god!
gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Yeah, you closed the window on me. I got an achievement, though. Okay, alright, you win. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
I'm just like, oh god, it closed the window on me.
You won't.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Everything goes dark and you die. Yippee! Bring the stranger to her. Alright, chapter 1, the hero and the
You're on
princess.
the path.
Alright, no more fucking around. Yeah, the real Slay the Princess starts here. You can skip previously seen dialogue being, yeah. Alright, let's take this seriously. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
But you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Alright. So what's this about the end of the
I'm
world?
talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
Oh
You
no,
have to
not the
put an end to
people. But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the
Don't
world?
Linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Okay, like... Can you tell me what my prize is going to be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
It's the book icon. Oh. History. Alright. I'll go to the cabin, I'll talk to her. Nah. I don't have to pick all these options right now. Yeah, I'll just say I'm sold. Let's get this over with.
As long as you remain focused on your goal, it should all be smooth sailing.
Because I don't know how exhausting these options affects things, so I'm like, no point in
You make
fucking
your
around
way
right
up
now.
the short path to the
Give me
cabin.
something to do for other
You'll
playthroughs.
find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Alright.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
I'm a lizard man. Clearly you have not seen the hentai of what lizards do to princesses.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Let's go.
The interior of the
Oh, the
cabin
mirror's
is
not
almost
here.
entirely bare. The air is stale and
Where'd the
musty,
mirror go?
and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yep, I will take the
You take
blade.
the blade from the table.
Free
It would be rather
stabbies.
difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Yeah. To the basement!
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Yeah, this place be
Her
dank.
voice carries the stairs.
Who's there?
Huh?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
I don't like that.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I'm just gonna continue down. I don't want her
You're still
giving me
listening
no
to
sweet whisper nothings.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Maybe, I don't know. What happened before, I don't even know anymore.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yes. Yeah, I'm not even gonna entertain the thought. I don't want him messing with me. I'm just gonna steel my nerves and step
You
on
step
forward.
Your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
I got a knife,
You're
obviously.
probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Is that a
So,
challenge?
You should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
All right, slay the princess.
It's hesitation.
Like, oh, you can tell from that face. She wasn't expecting that. She's like, oh shit. It's like he's actually doing it.
You feel flesh
Done.
easily give way. and
Easy.
look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this is it, isn't it?
Yeah, this is it. Like, you fucked around and now you found out.
I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Maybe.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
Well, she's
But
delusional.
it's over.
I
isn't it?
definitely stabbed her.
She
Yeah.
stopped breathing moments
It's like
ago.
easy clap,
That
speed
arrogant look
blitzed.
still-
Yeah.
But is it over? Really over?
I'm not even gonna question it. I'm just gonna say she's
Yes.
dead.
Exactly. It's over. With your work done, You make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But
Just
it
a
was
little
for the greater
bad.
good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
No, it's for the greater
But that
good.
day isn't
Blood
today.
for the blood god.
Let's just get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved
Uh-oh.
from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood
Oops.
mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
You will live in the cabin. You will be happy. You will eat the corpse. Yeah, wait, this is my prize? This is great! It's like, I win a free house for killing somebody. In this economy?
I'm just happy that you're happy. I knew you'd like it.
It's like, in this economy, that's
This
pretty
is what's
fucking
best for
great, actually.
everybody. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Yeah, I don't gotta pay no bills. I don't gotta worry about nothing.
Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
It's like, don't you hear that, the narrator? I'm happy. We're
Are
happy.
we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
Like, no, we're happy.
If you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes.
Happy,
though
happy,
the
joy,
word
joy,
begins
happy,
to
happy,
lose its
joy,
meaning.
joy.
Time, that is. Not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though
Yay!
words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift. You simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Yippee! Good ending! You did it! You saved
You are
everyone!
committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh, wow. Okay, maybe I'm not happy, and I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I
Good.
talked to.
Because I have an idea to get
It's
us
like,
out of here.
here's the good ending.
Though you're probably not
Yippee!
going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
What if I don't
I
wanna?
can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out.
Okay,
You
fine.
hear that?
Even though I'm
It
gonna
wants to
lose my
take this
free
happiness
house.
away from you. It wants this
My
wonderful
nice,
place
cozy,
to end.
little free house.
Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
Fine.
Don't you dare.
Yeah, it's like, wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we die if we are kill?
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it. In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work.
Okay.
That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
You better be right about this. I'm pretty upset if we die.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want. I made this happy
It's like-
little place for you.
It's like,
Is
I
this
don't
not a
want to
good enough
die if
reward
I
for
am
saving the
killed.
world?
That
An
would be
eternity
bad.
of bliss, you ingrate.
Stop
Fine,
fighting with each other.
Whatever. For the first time since time
The
stopped
worms!
meaning anything,
The
you
worms
throw
won't
open the door to
stop.
the basement and walk down the
Ah.
stairs. The princess's body
Oh,
is
Jesus.
dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Cool.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Yay!
The
Wait.
end. Nice knowing you.
Like, wait, hold on. Oh, chapter 2. The Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Oh, you bastard! You're in for it now! Why see your tricks?
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
So only me and the hero know what happened and the narrator forgot.
That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
You're new! The voice of the cold! You're new!
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
I guess it is. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
What do you mean? I slayed the princess.
Oh, we listened.
I did
to you,
exactly what you
friend.
wanted.
We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too.
Yeah, the cold voice has a point.
Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you.
Where can I press X to doubt?
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Yeah, I'm starting to notice that even fucking around seems to have very dire consequences.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess.
It's like,
the wall
oh, you
outside the
chose
cabin
what you thought was a
disappeared,
joke
you
option?
died, and now everyone's
No,
right back
no,
where
it
they
wasn't a
started.
joke. None of
Sounds
this is a
pretty
fucking joke.
consequence-free to me.
Oh god, help.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying.
It's like, yeah, we did kill her, and then she's
stay
just gonna come
focused,
back,
will you?
isn't she? Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
If everything after I slew her. Yeah, last time after she died, how can someone like who locked her in the basement? Yeah, it's like, if anything, the world ended after I slew her. When I tried to leave, everything was gone.
That's a good point. How do we know we didn't have things backwards? Maybe slaying the princess was what ended the world, not the other way round.
Yeah, if that's the case, that kind of changes everything.
Yes. Maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. And now we get to go through the whole charade again, wholly aware of what's waiting for us at the end. But that's assuming she's alive in that cabin. We did kill her, after all.
Yeah.
You're going to find her in the cabin. If the princess had actually been slain, you wouldn't be here. And let me assure you, killing her will not end the world. I don't know what you think happened to you last time, but it's a load of nonsense. You'll get your happy ending. I promise.
Bro, you weren't even there. You don't know shit.
Well, that's exactly what we're afraid of.
Yeah, it's like, what the heck? Domo Lemon Juice, welcome. We're bracking, we're cracking, and the characters be whacking.
Really?
It's like I tried killing a
Never
princess and I
sounds
got trapped in a
bad.
void. It didn't work out so
Oh,
well.
There's no use arguing over your masochism. The cabin awaits.
Yeah, who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate
Yeah, etymology's
things.
here. Always good to see etymology. But yeah, if people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the
Oh,
only
I'm special because
person
I'm a
capable of doing
lizard
this.
man? Huh?
Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's
Just
the
because
way
I have
things are.
scales instead of flesh, that makes me special, huh?
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
We're very special.
Of course we're special.
We got the worms inside of us. They got different voices and everything. You're being cagey. Why aren't you telling me?
I told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just
There comes my
overcomplicate
Diana
an
Day's taking care of his
otherwise
grandma.
very simple
Aw,
situation
oh
and
well.
make your job more difficult.
Like, sometimes you gotta take care of your grams.
This is boring. He's clearly not interested in talking. So let's just do as he says. And maybe he'll stop bothering us.
Yeah, you got a point there. But last time around I stabbed her in the heart and she died. How can anyone like that end the
You
world?
just can. You'll have to trust that what I'm saying is true.
I don't trust shit! That's all?
Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Like, is it really? I'm not running away anymore. Let's just go to the cabin. I ran away once
A
and
warning
the game
before
exploded.
you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will
Yeah.
Be a problem.
To the cabin. It's like, she'll lie, she'll cheat, she'll be a hoe.
The interior of the cabin
The
is
mirror's
cold.
back!
A soft
Hey!
odor of dirt permeating the air.
Why is there curtains on
Cobwebs flutter in the
wallpaper?
corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time.
What makes you say that? The fucking wallpaper falling off?
Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
You didn't say anything about the mirror.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Yeah, he didn't recognize the mirror last time either. Only me and the voices recognized it. So the mirror must be unique to us.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Who cares if there's a mirror? Let's just go into the basement and find her body so we can be done with this.
I like how straightforward the voice of the cold is. I care. I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am with my scaly
I care less
scales.
about that. and more about whether we're being honest. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous
The voice of
as
cold,
a
that's such a
mirror,
raw
what else
name.
is he
Yeah,
hiding from
we...
us?
It's like we kind of picked up this voice from just stabbing the princess. We didn't even talk to her or nothing. We were just like, that's it.
I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
Alright, well, let's take the
You
blade.
take the blade from the table.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
This cabin is different than last
Very
time.
different.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous second life proposition. You haven't
It's not
died.
Second Life, it's
You
like
certainly
third.
haven't already slain the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
I want to look in the mirror again.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There
isn't much to see here.
There's a mirror right there, you doofus.
This really isn't funny.
Wipe it clean.
You reach forward and rub
poof.
your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I need to get my nails trimmed. My goodness.
But it was there a
I got
second
such
ago,
sharp claws.
and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly, it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
To the basement!
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
The narrators were literally like, damn, girl, you live like this?
Nobody's here. Naturally, as much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see.
Damn, girl.
As you descend
Oh,
the
Jesus
final
Christ.
step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
Oh, thanks for the clip. Domo Cosmic. It's like, there you are. You haven't been chatting. I was wondering where you were. I guess you were just lurking. You saw the whole thing? I'll take your word for it. I can't believe you just walked away like that. Oh, you were finishing up Yakuza 0. Okay, perfect. That is a perfectly reasonable excuse. Understandable. Well, did you enjoy it? But yeah, rather than her living like this, she dead like this.
Okay. She's definitely dead. It's just like I told you.
You did? Well, that's
Before you have a
good.
chance
Oh,
to finish
Jesus.
Your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
But yeah, like I said, I thought if I walked away, it would just loop me back, and turned out no, that was a whole ass route.
Two deep
Oh!
eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin.
She's got like a little Jack Skellington little face. That's cute.
And finally,
Aww.
the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Ghost!
Ghost.
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying.
You beat the shit out of.
What's
She
the
was
ghost
out with my
supposed to
bare
do
hands and
to
some
us?
knuckle dusters. Nice. I'm glad you liked it.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
And some desk chairs. Yeah, I would imagine you would have some issues.
The princess drifts across the room into
But
your
you're so
orbit.
cute. I really like how her
her
lips are designed.
Because she circles you.
Like she's got like a little nose and the lips, and she's got a little mark on her chest where we stabbed her to death.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body.
I had a
She's
fully
right there.
upgraded Curio, so he actually went down
That
pretty
means we could
easily.
kill her
Well, that's
again.
good. I meant
If we
issues as
wanted
in
to.
me killing the princess, but you know, that too. You know what? Let's wait.
I see you brought that annoying knife again. So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
I don't know. See, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you about in the woods. This already happened. We killed
Yes, obviously things are strange right now. I think it's safe to say that you've seen something you shouldn't have seen. Whatever worlds you've hopped between, whatever versions of me you've met, none of that matters now. There's no changing what's already happened. But you have a job to finish.
Finish how? We already did what you told us. And now she's a ghost.
her.
You haven't
Ghost.
tried slaying her yet this time, though, have you? And then what? And then you'll have saved the world.
I think he's asking about what happens after.
Yeah, she's been through a lot, like getting
That's
stabbed.
even still an option.
What do you mean, after? You already know what we mean, don't you? So why don't you go ahead and tell us? Are you going to try and lock us away in a timeless void again? Because I didn't much care for that.
I'm not going to lock you anywhere.
What an interesting choice of emphasis.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lock you in the void, but someone else will. I killed you. What are you doing not being dead?
I don't feel very bad, but I guess I'm not bad. So you must have only mostly killed me. Or maybe death is only mostly real, but it's also mostly not real. I'm not sure. I'm just the one these things have happened to, not the one with all the answers, or any of the answers.
But we're not a ghost. Unless we are?
Maybe?
Maybe that's why the mirror disappeared. We're actually dead.
Oh boy, we're ghosts too. Let's be ghost buddies.
Death, at least as a form of permanence, is just a concept. And clearly it's not a very useful one anymore. Maybe we should throw it out entirely.
See, this is why I didn't want you to talk to her. Death is not just a concept, it is an extremely real phenomenon. Don't let her distort your reality. Cold, hard facts exist. The truth
It's like, sir, I think we are out of the realm of fucking science. You know why you came back?
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished business with you. Or maybe you have unfinished business with me.
Maybe I do.
All I know is there's a hole in my chest. Not the big obvious one that you put there. There's something older and deeper.
Okay.
A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Oh, there's a lot of options. Oh god. Then I probably shouldn't be picking every single one. Yeah, where are you supposed to be then?
Home.
Home?
And just where is home, I wonder?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here.
There's no such thing. Just because the princess seems to break established principles doesn't mean she doesn't follow any. You just have to figure out the principles behind her existence. Yeah, I just don't fucking know. That's the problem.
How specific?
I tried to be defiant and I broke
You see
everything.
what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out, which, in case you haven't been listening, will spell the end of the entire world.
Yeah, I don't know if, It's like, do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy some sort of sick revenge fantasy? Because I already did that. It would be hard to do it again. I'll fucking do it again!
Because personally, I'd prefer if we didn't die again. If that's what it comes down to, that's what it comes down to. But I don't see the point of offing ourselves just yet.
Oh, that's sweet of you to offer. But killing yourself wouldn't help either of us.
It would
Well, at
seem
least
that
she's
everyone
honest.
here is in agreement except for you. I shouldn't have to tell you that you shouldn't kill yourself. So please, try to keep your suicidal tendencies in check.
No promises!
Like I said, I just want to go home.
Okay. Is there any way I can help get you home? Do you need me to bury those bones?
No, those bones are just a body. They aren't me. Bury them. Smash them.
Yeah, you'll
Do
bury a
thing.
bone.
But you
Like a
can
dog.
help me.
Bork.
This place won't let me leave. At least, not alone.
Eh.
I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Well, that's not good.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything would be fine.
Probably.
Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very
Yeah, it's like
different
exploring.
things.
What about those barley corns?
That'd
I
be
don't know about.
dull
I don't know.
anyway.
It's like, have you been to the
Interesting
cornfields,
way to make
ma'am?
a choice.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all,
Oh, Jesus!
you owe me.
I don't know if that's a good idea, ma'am.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can
Hi, kitty.
possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little.
Yeah,
anyone
welcome
could
to
do
the
stop
rice
her.
fields, princess. But yeah, no, I don't know if
Would
I
you be
want you to
able to
possess
see
us.
Us.
I mean, I
if we
could.
went along with it.
I don't know if I should.
Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face.
On the
to
other
face
hand,
with
it's like, what's the worst thing that could happen?
I
She
wonder
joins
what
one
she
of the
would
many
have to
voices
say
inside
to
of
the
our
one who
heads.
wants her
She becomes
dead
one of the
so-
worms.
so
She joins the
bad.
hive mind.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
If I let you win, do I still get to be in control?
Sure, why not?
That doesn't sound very reassuring.
The worms! Welcome to the fucking steep. Get in the fucking horse and ride. The worms are back! Ah!
Could be the best way to travel the world. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body. That is a very dangerous train of thought.
This would just be temporary, right? You'll leave once we're out of the cabin?
If I'm able to. But for all we know, that's not how it works. Maybe I'll wind up stuck with you for a long,
Let me go absolutely fucking stupid on them. The worms in my head are considering having her inside of me.
Do you hear the way she said that? She knows more than she's letting on. Don't let her fool you into doing something you'll regret.
Before we agree to anything, we need to talk about what happens after you leave this place. I was told you'd end the world.
And what? You just believed that? You killed
Yeah, it's
me
usually the
without
other way
giving me
around.
thought? That's cold.
That's rich coming from her. Every time she touches us, it's like we freeze over. She's right, though, but that's neither here nor there. What's done is done.
Be
What we
cruising
do
for the
from this
ghosts.
point forward is all that matters.
Alright. What are we gonna do if I help you get out of here?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my
Yet a loser will pull in guys.
Maybe I'll haunt you. It's a tough question, asking someone what she's going to do with her life.
The princess leans in close and pauses, the frigid air between you stale and unmoving.
Especially when that someone is dead.
Can you not make that freaky face,
She
please?
pulls back with a playful giggle.
I don't think most living people could answer that either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want?
I don't know. You didn't answer my question. Do you want to end the world?
The only thing I've ever wanted was to leave this place. It's still the only thing I want.
You still didn't answer my question. Even if you don't want to end it, does letting you out of here mean the world is going to end?
It does.
I need answers!
We're not asking you. We've heard your whole speech already.
I really don't know. I'm not lying to you. I promise. The world doesn't matter. All I remember is that I'm supposed to be there, not here. I'm just supposed to be a part of it. It's home, I think.
You think?
But what does it mean for anything to end? I ended, but I also didn't. And you ended too. But here you are. And you don't even look any different. I'm not so sure endings are real.
I don't know either. Were you were you going to end the world? I don't even know anymore.
I just wanted to leave. I still just want to leave.
Okay. I died too and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different?
You don't look dead.
Yeah, the end is never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end.
The princess grabs your wrist. A sudden shock of
Oh
cold
god, she's
flowing
touching
all the way
hands!
up your
Oh my
arm,
god!
her eyes still fixed on yours.
Yeah, check my
as you try
posture.
to squirm out of her grip.
And you don't feel dead either.
It's like, how can she be holding hands?
She lets go and pulls away.
She's so
Your
bold.
fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are. But we've
Yeah, it's like,
already
what
been
are
over
I?
that. So why don't you stop stalling and let me in? It's so cold out here.
I don't know how I feel about that. You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you even do to hurt me?
A boring question with an easy answer. Nothing. She's a ghost. Ghosts can't hurt us.
That's for me to know, and for you to wonder about. Maybe I can't do anything to you.
See?
Or maybe I can rip your heart out.
Oh, Jesus.
Who's to say, really?
I'd rather you not do that, ma'am.
I don't like the uncertainty here. I don't know what to do or who to trust.
Yeah, fuck if I know. If you can go through walls, can't you just leave on your own?
I wish that's how it worked, but this place won't let me go.
Well, that sucks. Okay, team, I'm out of ideas.
You'd always
Thoughts?
try violence. It's worked for us so far. She's a ghost. Who says ghosts are immune to violence? Common sense? There's nothing common or sensible about common sense. Action and observation are the only things that matter.
I guess that's true.
Then let me observe that the acts of killing her and killing ourselves haven't got us much of anywhere. We're still back in this cabin, we're still dealing with her, only now she has a good reason to hate us. I suppose you have a point. Do you have any ideas then? I don't know. Maybe we do what she wants. Maybe we let her possess us and walk out of here. We could. It would be something different.
It would be something different.
Absolutely not. If you walk her out of here, she's going to end the world.
Domo Sushi, welcome. Yeah, hello. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks.
And is that really so bad? Yes. It is by its very definition bad. But those
Is
are
it
the
bad,
only
though?
options, aren't they? Violence or doing what she wants. Or just leaving her down here. Though ignoring a problem is rarely a solution, is it?
Let's see. After I killed you, this cabin, I want to say it teleported. It wasn't in the woods anymore. Time stopped meaning anything and I had to kill myself to escape.
You poor thing. That must have been so frightening for you.
You know, after everything we've been through, it's nice to see someone finally sympathising with us. This whole thing's been an ordeal, hasn't it?
Yeah, have that shout out.
She doesn't.
It serves you right.
Man, please.
I was pretty scared too, when you stood there not saying a word with a knife clenched in your fist. But now you know how bad it hurts to get stabbed in the chest.
Yeah, it's not fun. I get it.
Like you got exactly what you were owed.
Ma'am, please, I'm just doing my job. Alright. Alright, guys, what should I do? Should I let her possess me? Should I abandon her in the basement, or should I try to stab her again? What do you guys think? I legitimately don't know what to do. It's like, if we try and kill her, it's like, the thing is, she touched our hand. Ghost makeouts? Yeah, let her possess you. It'll be fun. Yeah, because I'm like, if we try and kill her, she might be able to fight back. That's my concern. No woman will possess my body ever again. Well, don't worry. This one's dead. All right, we'll let her possess us. Okay, I've given it enough thought. Let's get you out of here.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
Oh, she called us her pal.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
Oh,
She
Jesus.
rushes forward and then
That was a face.
a sharp chill spreads across your body. It
I think
starts
the
in your
concept of a woman who
chest,
could still hurt you
freezing
from beyond the
numbness
grave might
flowing
scare
out
them
from your
more.
heart,
You have a
all the way
point
down
there.
Your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Nope. Oh god, what's that noise?
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body.
Cool, she's killing us from the inside. Yes, congratulations, you're now a husk.
You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Your
Okay.
eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
She can hear the worms! No!
So, it doesn't work like that for you?
Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
No, I think most people don't have voices inside their head constantly telling them everything.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor. Are they also supposed to be you?
Broken shard glass. What? Huh.
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass.
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice? I'm me is what I am.
I am the voice.
Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
You know, we probably just have split personalities. Don't worry about it.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No, not really.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him.
You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
Sure.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
Well, that would explain why he disappeared last time. You know, multiple personality disorders for chumps. I could trigger on command. Sure you can, lemon juice.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
You're built different.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, narrator, quit stating the obvious.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
The narrator is a fucking drama queen.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
Yeah.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Probably. I can't think straight. There's too much noise.
It's okay.
The worms!
We're almost out of here. Just take it one step at a time, and everything will be fine.
I gotta get the worms out with a screwdriver.
Everything won't be fine if you
The bugs
listen
are-
to her. One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
Wouldn't that be nice? There's only one way to find out.
Well, we do have the blade. We can use that instead of a screwdriver. But yeah, let's leave the basement.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do.
Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world?
It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world.
Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn?
I don't know,
Against the
man. I
backdrop
just want to get
of
out of
the
here.
main conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door.
Those are my meaningless little voices. Stop it.
For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
You know, this princess seems pretty nice. It's like, it's like not ignoring her and just straight up stabbing her.
And I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able.
It's like actually getting to know her. She seems kind of nice.
It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate. And why? This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that.
No, I'm trudging forward.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
It's like, yeah, I'll forgive you for murdering. Oh, she's so cute.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will. Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Open the door.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. You collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see...
Yes, hello?
Yes?
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
What's gone?
So
Hello?
you did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose.
How'd we kill him? Wait, what's happening?
But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world?
Did it?
We're still here. Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
I don't know, man.
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
Hitchhiker. Nice. You feel a lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
Anna, you actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, Claire.
You're welcome.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I meant to be.
Oh god, it's the hands! Not again! Jeez Louise. You didn't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. Not the hands. Worse than the bugs.
She's gone?
Yeah.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's here because it can be. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get
It
scared.
feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
You don't need to comfort him.
I'll see you on the other side. It's gonna be Daijo Bu, guys. Yeah, it's like, we're gonna fake it till we make it, guys.
If you say so, we'll trust you. Whatever makes you happy.
To the mirror! You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. I've grown? Am I becoming a big, strong lizard man? Am I shedding my skin? Will my skin be tasty? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach. Hi!
Nights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Well, good for you, ma'am.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
This blunt curved right at the tip. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
Okay.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Yeah, just multiple gay answers, exactly. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Okay. She really just told you, don't ask if you don't want me to bullshit you. Yeah, it sounds about right. You know what this is reminding me of? If you ever watched JoJo's Part 4, with the alleyway, where it's like you're not supposed to turn around or the hands grab you and take you into the afterlife, this is what that's reminding me of. I don't know why. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
Yeah, you never have a solid answer for me, ma'am.
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Oh, you wanna be friends? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? That's kind of the point of the game.
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
Like, I don't know what I want to do after I get out of here, but it's definitely going to be on the wrong side of history. Okay, seriously though, she can't answer you because she definitely doesn't know. Yeah, that's the thing. Nobody knows anything. I think the only person that knows anything is probably the narrator, but even the narrator's knowledge is very limited. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already
Zafra got me on the wrong side of history.
They are useless to us now. Inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
The LaFrog got me burning down, Billy. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Okay. Decade-old scotch got me howling at the moon. Like the twink wolf twilight. Knows that they think before that seems or something like that. Yeah. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is vaporous. She is a dream for a life she could never have. But that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness.
We know lemon juice.
She will look for an understanding heart.
Lemon juice be feral out here.
Do not mourn her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
Okay. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Yeah, that's the thing I was told about this game is that, that's why I'm not, like, making different save states and stuff, because that's pretty much not how this game works. It literally is a choose-your-own adventure type of thing. I think there's, like, 20 different routes you can go through, but to get to the ending, I think you only have to get, like, some of them, not all of them. So I might play this, like, multiple times. Who knows? We'll see. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, it wouldn't make sense. Yeah, these celestial bodies got me fixed to take a celestial bowel movement. Taking that shiny shit. But yeah, I'm sure you noticed, like, after I slayed her once, it looped me back again, and then I slayed her again, and they're like, bring me the different vessels. So it's like, yeah, I just gotta keep killing her.
Around my heart.
Or something.
Without them,
I could try not killing her.
I was before.
I could go into the basement without a knife and see what happens.
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Piss and shoe polish.
We will meet again.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Everything goes dark and you die. Woohoo! You're gonna crash the whip up on us. Alright, now we're in loop 3?
Don't.
Yeah, do you have any evidence about her destroying the world?
You're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Alright. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's doing this to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Both my cars have been in the shop this week. You can't crash any harder. Oh no. Yeah, I did. It's like I have seen her do that, but you know, I gotta ask questions.
Let me assure
It's a
you,
rhetorical
the
question.
princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
No, I want to be like fucking Aristotle and question it. Behold, a chicken that is also a man.
Causality
A featherless
doesn't matter
biped.
here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves
Ford's
the cabin,
third recall in
the
3
world
months.
will end, and there is
Oh,
no
God.
changing that.
Or Diogenes, whichever one.
It's no
I
use
can't keep track of my
arguing semantics
philosophers.
over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Oh yeah, he knows what I'm talking about with the chickens.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
No, she's actually nice. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Yeah, I'll pull out, alright. But yeah, behold, the chicken was Diogenes. He said, presenting a plucked chicken. Yeah, that's what I was referencing. I just got the name of the
Then
person
each
wrong.
and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path.
Proceed.
The interior of the cabin is...
Yeah. I'm just gonna go straight into the basement. I'm not taking a knife this time.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light.
Diogenes was the guy who lived in a clay pot and thought dogs were the most noble animals.
The air feels heavy.
Yeah, I know.
A hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Hello?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once
Hello?
to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Hello?
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
You walk down the
Yeah,
stairs.
he also liked the
under
crap in the
eyes of
street.
princess.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a heavy chain around her wrist,
Man was cuckoo.
binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
You know what? Sure, I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Well, look at how sweet she is.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Shut up, narrator.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, he was kind of a monkey.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall.
Le
Give them a
monk.
tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's
No,
somewhere
I don't.
upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Like, yeah, it's like, I kind of have a feeling you were lemon juice with the way you say the things. But yeah, if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
You've been a collective hallucination known as Chuck, the Chuckle fuck. It's like, what? Did you just make them think that dumb guy named Chuck exists when he actually doesn't? Some Tuco Salamanca shit?
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Oh shit, we're locked.
Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out of
Your
here!
shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
You have a desk set up for him, accounted everything. I talk about him and send him meeting invites. Oh my god. That's diabolical and hilarious. Try the
You
door?
try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Hi, kitty. Alright, I'll go back downstairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah, kitty.
This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
I want to talk to her.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Couldn't stop you. Yeah, you couldn't.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Yeah, that is based.
She barely hesitates
Oh,
before
Jesus
raising
fucking
her
God!
hand to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Yeah, she's literally doing the trapped wolf trick.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
She's just like, yum, 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 yum.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Well, what if I wanna? What if I wanna save the princess? I tried slaying her like twice, and it didn't work. I'm gonna try saving her this time.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm.
She's
just
got a little
above the
blood dribble on her
unyielding chain
face.
binding
Oh,
her
she's so
wrists.
cute. Oh, God. A single person here wouldn't do the same to half of us. Yeah.
You cut into her flesh.
It's like, all things considered, if you're trapped and you gotta sacrifice a limb to survive, you kinda gotta.
The blade is sharp.
Oh,
It
gosh.
takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
What really concerns me is that she's not like screaming in agony or pain or anything. She's just like, oh, time to rip off my arm.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
No, she didn't.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
She's so cute.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
It's like, you know this woman. I swear, if you cut your limb off in a clammy dungeon in the middle of nowhere, you will die. Oh yeah, from either blood loss or infection. But I mean, if you were able to find civilization and get help as quickly as possible before you pass out, you'd have a better chance instead of slowly starving to death.
Thank you. Now
Or
let's get out of
dehydration.
here.
Or massive system shock, that too. But it's like, it's presumed that the adrenaline flowing through your body would prevent the shock, but... Because there is that one movie of that one guy that got trapped in a boulder and he cut his arm off. Like the RPG? Not really. Well, let's
We
try and
won't
break that
have
door
any
down.
effect. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
What do you mean, narrator?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
The narrator's trying to possess us, what the fuck?
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
The narrator's cheating!
Watch me.
What are you doing?
God damn it, narrator, I'm trying to do a good here. No! No! No, Warren!
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to
I
do
don't want
this,
to
right?
stab you this time.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Stop helping me! Resist!
The blade. Move the blade.
I don't wanna!
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance.
By the way, if you like
Princess
this game, you
takes a
should play
cautious
Scarlet
step
Hollow.
forward.
That sounds familiar. Isn't that by the same developers? Scarlet Hollow. It is.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously
Oh,
reaches
jeez.
towards you and takes the blade from your infuriating.
Yeah, I see. I probably should-
wicked hands.
I'll have to look into that.
What are you doing?
But yeah, take the blade, girl. We ain't got control of ourselves. Where's the part where you ritually dismember the princess and use her as a fuel for your ascension as an inspired champion? I'm sure that's an ending somewhere.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges
Oh, God.
it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed
Yeah, there's
everyone.
plenty of endings where you get dismembered.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Yeah, rub it in, why don't you?
I'm sorry.
Oh god. Like, I'm sorry, and she... Oh
She
god.
doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long
I'll
before you
hydrate.
bleed out.
Posture checked.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Oh, poor baby.
It can't just end like this, right?
Oh, that's rich coming from you.
Oh, look
As
at
much as I
her
prefer
face.
for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
Poor baby.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Rip. Chapter 2. The Damsel. Yes,
You're on a path in the
dehydrated.
woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I'm starting to see a reoccurring pattern here.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Wait, doesn't this already happened?
Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Hello there, voice of the smitten. You are new.
Our beloved?
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
I like how we try and free the princess, and it's like, yeah, now you're in love with her. Cool.
We'll see about that. Whatever
Guess
it
we're gonna
is,
have that
be
love
sure to
story
avoid
after
him
all.
Specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Hell yeah. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. Nya, 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 nya.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
It would be super funny if you stabbed the princess and make this man watch. That's probably an option. That's probably unironically an option. Knowing how this game's been so far. Let's assume I'm telling the truth. Oh, why should I listen to you? Why should I bother? I think I asked this question
Those are
before.
two very different
But then again, we didn't
questions,
ask with the
but
smitten with
fine.
us.
I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Cuckolding
Let's
simulation.
say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably...
You were the one who did us in, villain.
Okay, so it's the same, but with the smitten this time.
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her.
Okay, yeah, so it does vary.
Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake.
No lone princess is worth that price.
I beg to differ.
I beg to differ.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations.
What if I don't?
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
They did.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences.
Literally every
You
choice I
forced
make.
the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
I don't know.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
I don't know.
She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
A dastardly scheme. Oh, God.
Convoluted. I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
But what if Smooch Princess? I'm with them. I'm gonna find a way to save her.
That's right, you can't stop all of us.
We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does.
Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with? You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that
Make
you
her
make
fall in
the
love and then
call.
break her heart. Again, that might unironically be a dialogue choice. I don't know.
Just be quick about it.
The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. She could barely hold a knife. How is she supposed to end the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish
You
I
can,
could
in
tell
fact,
you
kiss the
more. You just have to
princess.
trust that what I'm saying is true.
Well,
and
let's
that,
go then. Let's
despite
try and
it
kiss
all,
the
you're
princess.
fully up to the task that's been given to you.
Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world.
Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is.
Who locked her in the basement?
People locked her in that basement, and I told
Yeah,
you
same
what-
answer as last time. Yeah, he's just gonna say the same thing
Now,
as
if you
last
don't
time.
mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Alright, fine, I'll go.
A warning. Before you go any, she will lie.
We
Yeah, I
already
know.
told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
He's so corny.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
He probably does. I mean, I like the sound of his voice.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Well, he's honest.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
He must be from the Midwest. Probably.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
To the cabin.
The interior of the
Oh.
cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay. Well,
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I don't wanna. This whole cabin is different from last time.
Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Yeah, I have. That's like, I've died a lot.
So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted.
Let's check out the mirror again.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
shut up.
This isn't a wall. It's a mirror.
Wipe it clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Eventually, one of these times, I'm gonna touch the wall and there really will be a mirror there.
There
Eventually.
was a mirror a second ago.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
I think feathers are the least of her worries, man. Alright, well. Before we gallantly head off into the basement, let me go take my potty break. BRB. Okay, I am back. Oh no, did the game crash? Well, I saved in case something like that happened, because for some reason Rempy games love the crash when I do OBS stuff. I don't know why. This is why you always save. Okay. To the basement. No knife. Only love.
The door
Yeah,
to
there's
the
also the
basement
autosave
creaks open,
page.
revealing an intricate
Ooh, candles.
stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
It's like, what do you mean it's doing her a favor? I mean, it looks so much nicer than the other places we've been in.
Hello? Is someone there?
Hello?
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
Oh!
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
What if I want a fauna?
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
But what if I want a smoocher now? I tried killing her, it didn't work. What if true love is the answer? They said this was a love
You
story.
walk down the stairs and lock eyes
Aw.
with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
She does look pretty.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Yeah, actually.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
He ain't bright, but he got that spirit.
It's plenty loud, all right.
Yeah, love is a direct route straight to her heart. Right through the ribs. Exactly.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Oh, dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
The princess did nothing wrong.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
Maybe, I don't know.
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Okay.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Like, no, I don't wanna. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Yeah, she just grew back.
We
I guess
won't be
I guess
laying
she's a lizard
finger
like
on her
us.
perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
It's such dainty little hands.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
Yeah.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
No, clearly she's just a lizard lady who can grow her limbs back. That's all. And we're a lizard man looking for love. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay. But before we start talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
No.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
My goodness.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
It's like, not really. I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
Yeah, clearly, because we're still talking.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself.
Smitten, please.
Not so sure.
Sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
Sure.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
See, she's got the right attitude. She's so cheerful.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
That's because she's perfect.
Yeah, she's perfect.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Yeah, you're something, narrator. You're really fucking something.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Don't give her the worms. Go rescue the princess.
No. I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
You tell him, Smitten.
You wouldn't.
I would.
I could.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
You approach
Wow.
the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Yeah, damn, he was right.
We just slipped it through her dainty little hands.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
She's got that Princess Peach cosplay going on. She's so cute.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Can I have a kiss, please?
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Yay, hugs.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Yeah, she's so elegant. Her hands are just as narrow as her wrists. Yeah.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
It's like, yeah, narrator, quit being a wet blanket.
What do we do now?
What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Yeah, what do you want?
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
Yeah, what if she's just misunderstood? You ever thought of that, Soy?
Yeah, I think the only thing the narrator feels is dread. Yeah, he's been extremely pessimistic this entire time.
So gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection, and then she shrugs.
Eh.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
There must be something you
I just want
want.
to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy.
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Okay, But what would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
Oh God.
Is she broken? What's going on?
What's going on is she's lying to you. Only she isn't a liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me.
If that's what makes you happy.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right.
Something's wrong!
I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Well, if you want to leave, let's leave!
That sounds perfect.
Okay. She was really scaring me for a minute there.
Oh, phew. She's back to normal. Normal? What are you talking about? Our angel has always been like this.
It's like I didn't know what would happen if I kept pushing it. Something definitely would have happened if I kept pushing it, but I was also scared.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Yeah.
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
Yeah, let's go.
You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
But she's so pretty. Stop it.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
God damn it, narrator. Do you have to block us this entire fucking trip? Can't you just be happy for us for once?
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no, did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Man doesn't believe in fairy tales.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair
Teamwork!
of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech.
You'd best stop believing in fairy tales, Mr. Narrator. You're in one.
The lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
No, we're not kidding you.
I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs. And the blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
No, stop it. You're not doing that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
The feeling's mutual, buddy.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step.
Yay! Your love will set you free! Yippee!
Our happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
I doubt how shocked Smin would be if you just suddenly stabbed her there. That would have been hilarious, but I wanted her to be free.
Where did everything go?
Eh?
Where did he go?
Hello?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Oh, no.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
No, it's not. Oh, no.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Someone get her a jacket. No! No! Bring her back! No! But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
We kinda have to. Where'd she
Is
go?
that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay.
But it
It'll
feels
be
so bad.
deja vu.
Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
No. It's gonna be okay.
Okay,
It'll all be deja vu.
if you say so. We'll trust you.
Yeah, it's just like before time. Smith's idea was equivalent to a human being offered to shave his hair and use it as a knitted blanket fur. Yeah,
So be
exactly.
there waiting for us.
Alright, to the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone. Once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Oh no, I'm melting! I'm withering away! No! You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's like, you're probably feeling contradictions because I've been doing wild, wacky things. I have not been consistent at all.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
It's like, would it charm you to receive such an offer? Like, no, I would not want a jacket made from human hair. How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Okay. It doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
Yeah, if anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
I guess. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
Okay.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
You know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen.
Yeah, the ultimate wife would never resent you. Yeah.
The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Yeah, we still got quite a bit to do, don't we? Have you figured out what you'll want when we've finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Alright. But yeah, it's like, this wife will be like, yeah, anything you want, baby. I'll do anything you want. How many more vessels?
We will destination.
Okay. You still not care what I bring you?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Okay. I guess I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Oh, jeez. That gets me every time. Alright, a loving damsel. Back to chapter
You're on
1.
a path in the wood.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Trying to see which ones I
Don't.
haven't picked yet.
Look, you're already. While I appreciate.
Killing her is kind of, what did I pick? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society. Okay.
Oh, if only that were the case. But
Can someone else do it?
I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far. But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off.
Yeah, why me?
Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Well, it's like, I don't want to
Did you
do
see
it.
this? No,
You can't
have to
make
do
me.
it.
Yeah, have you considered maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Oh yeah, he really
Maybe-
wishes he made the
maybe some
rules.
people do.
Yeah.
Nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Like, he keeps trying to go out of his way to, make sure we do what we do, but it never works out. Like,
Good.
fine, I'll
As
go
long
to
as
the
you remain
cabin.
Focused on your goal.
Proceed.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Want to
The
murder
air
the
is
gentle
stale and
princess this
musty,
time?
And the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The
If
only
it'll let me.
furniture of note is a plain wooden table.
That would mean,
Perched on that table.
I would go straight to the basement and try to free her. Let's see what happens.
The door to the basement.
Just checking in.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful.
Alright, let's talk a bit first, actually.
Okay.
Get to know each other a little better. What's your name?
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
Yeah, it's Princess. And this is my father, King, and my mother, Queen. So Princess is your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Like,
I'm
alright.
sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting
Yeah,
to see that
the
she
royal
can't be
champion,
trusted.
Mario.
Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
But I don't wanna. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
And that is...
Don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
Alright, if I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating? Or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant. Okay, but actually, what has she been eating?
Yeah, it's
She
like
has
she's
to
all
eat,
skin
right?
and bones. Are they starving her? Like, really now? I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. But I wanted to see you for myself. I'm still not sure what to believe after everything that's happened.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
I was hoping you'd tell
I
me.
don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're getting at.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that, and I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
Nah, it's like, really, I've been looping so many times. I'm like, what am I even doing here?
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about.
Yeah, well...
Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to?
She's got a point there.
We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
Yeah, we can either keep her locked away. I mean, we could try killing her now. I mean, I could try keep her locked away. Yeah, what happens if I stab her now?
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs.
Because he's just gonna keep me locked in here.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here. You'd better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Wait, what?
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. She has to be bluffing, but I'd hurry if I were you. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Where the princess sat.
Oh god, she nodded off. No!
Only a severed arm. its cooling flesh still chained to the wall, and she is nowhere to be seen. Is it just me, or did this room get a lot bigger?
I think it did. Hello?
Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
Okay. She's lost an arm. I'm locking her down there, letting
This
her
is a
bleed
dangerous
out.
play. Who's to say she'll actually succumb to her wounds? She doesn't have a weapon, and she's missing an arm. You can finish this right here, right now.
Tell you what, I'll even stay here for a while to make sure she's dead.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you.
Oh
and quickly
god, alright, I
barricading
guess
the
we're going
heavy
back to
wooden
trying to
table
kill her
at the head
again.
of the blade.
It's like, it's hard to tell which options to choose. Then again, this game said there's no wrong answers.
Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound, and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
I don't wanna.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my...
Way more than you'll see in a single run, by the way. Wait, yeah, that's what I figured.
Sounds terrifying.
That's why I'm like, I'm probably gonna be
She
playing
says
this
that the princess
quite
you
a
saw
bit.
More like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
Man, please.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
I don't know.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Just ignore her. Maybe the
I'm like,
banging and wailing will
EV
stop.
time?
Just don't pay attention to it. You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me.
Oh,
get
Jesus,
out of that
fuck!
Awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
It looks like her arm's trying to regenerate. Jesus
It
Christ.
isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs.
Yeah, so you just made her really,
Blood
really
flow
dangerous.
on the floor
Yeah,
of the cabin. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
No.
She steps closer.
Oh god.
One silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
Help.
What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Help.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
No,
I'm
please.
sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Rip. Chapter 2. The Nightmare. Oh,
You're on a
jeez.
path in the woods. You're here to sleep.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then shh. What if he hears us?
Ooh, new voice. The voice of the paranoid.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit.
I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save after all.
Domo Deadly Kiwi, welcome. The stream's good. We've died a lot. We've killed the princess a lot. And things are just downright terrifying. This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happens.
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing
Yeah,
your
I'm
job
dead.
and saving
I'm talking to you
the
as a
world.
ghost.
So let's just agree to disagree.
Suma, tell the truth, and I want to
Those are two
see.
Very different question. Let's say for a moment, if you're back, we couldn't trust either of you, and as far as I'm concerned, we still can't.
Like, the loop dialogue seems to be the same except for the new voice, so that's why I'm
All we
like, I
did
want to
was
see what the
lock
new
her
voice
away.
says.
And how'd that work out for you? No comment. Well then, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
But yeah, it looks like we looped here, but because we tried to lock her away. That's what it sounds like. Like, we tried running away, that didn't work. We tried straight up killing her, that didn't work. We tried saving her, that didn't work. And then we tried locking her up, and now that's not working! Help! Yeah, I tried to slay her and actually transformed her into something worse.
And your solution is to send us back in there? Do you want
It does seem like
us to slay the
specifically
princess?
us locking her in the
Or do you want
basement
the
is
princess to
what
slay
got us
us?
into this route.
Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't. Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of
Yeah,
doing
she was a very
anything?
angry ghost.
If you're asking that,
She
it
chewed
sounds
up
to me
her
like you're
arm and
making a rather
everything. It was pretty
dangerous
spooky.
assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working. And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Yeah, we're in an angry nightmare because we tried to go to sleep. It's like, oh, I'll give you something to dream about. But yeah, no, this is basically a ReZero
Do you think the people
situation.
there lived
But there's no
happily
way to
ever
win.
after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she brought an end to everything and everyone, how are we supposed to stop her? What do you want from us? I want you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one who can.
Alright, we'll just go to the cabin. Let's
A
go.
warning before you go any further. She will lie.
Yeah, I
don't
know.
think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
Yeah, it's like, she was very direct and being like, I'm going to kill you.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
To the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on.
Yeah, I probably should.
What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
No door.
It's just an empty
No door
frame.
this time.
She's already got now, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done.
Yeah, I think we do have to slay her this time in this route if we wanna... Oh god! You see that, right? You... Guys, look at the windows. Look at the windows! You guys see this, right? You see the eyes? Hello? Jesus Christ.
So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Alright, yeah, this place is
Very
different.
different.
I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right? She knows that we're here.
Okay, thankfully, I'm not the only one. Like, the shadow people? No.
Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died, you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
What about the mirror?
You walk up to the wall next to the...
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall.
Clean it.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Yeah, again, it's like,
Make
nope.
it go away. Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Wah. Well, I'm taking the
You
blade.
reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Steel can't lie to us.
Ah, yes. Cold, hard steel.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
Yes, let's have a bomb. Explode.
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
To the basement!
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness.
More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
You're doing everyone a favor.
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
It's like,
Okay,
yo,
we need
stairs
a
to hell.
clear
You
Last
should have
time we
seen
were
the
here,
stairs
just being
earlier. There was like
post-rows
looping
enough
stairs
for
and
us.
shit. It's always different. Yeah, we don't need a plan. I'm just going to kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I could do it. I don't know why you're all being such pessimists
Finally,
right
a
now.
voice of reason.
I tried
The rest
locking
of you
her
should take
away, and it
notes.
just made her very angry.
You know why I'm being a pessimist.
I'm just asking questions.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the
Where are the
inky black of
walls?
the basement,
I see
mark
yes.
where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
Okay.
You're really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not.
We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Oh dear. Go to the left. To
You
the
turn
left, to the
A
left.
faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Oh dear.
I told you I was going to find you.
Well, that was quick.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stab you. You're scary.
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
Well, she is.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your whistle cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
Oh jeez.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air.
Oh,
as your
no.
eyes shoot back open. Nerves. What are you doing?
I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want...
And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches.
Oh no, we're being resetted.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
You have seconds left.
Yes, I'm sure.
Heart, lungs. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Paranoid, can you stop reviving me? You're just prolonging my agony, please. Yeah, the paranoid is bad.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before...
Why don't you finish me off?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
Okay.
Princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
Oh no, she's giving us a loogie!
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then...
Shit, make her stop. Hey, snap out of it.
Okay, deep breath. You're back. Lungs, liver, nerves.
Yeah, it's like paranoid is the only thing keeping us alive right now, for better or worse.
One moment, and then you're gone. Just like that. Ah, and there's the fear.
She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
What happened after you killed me last time?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then, well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
He's still talking in the background. Like heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
I don't think I can move without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever.
You kinda hot.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
If you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try being nice to me?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you? And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
You might have a thing for violent, crazy ladies. Bro, I'm gonna give you some good life advice. Do not stick your dick in crazy. I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you leave.
I know. You told me last time. Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuance. I'm not going to destroy the world, but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it. I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid.
Man, please don't.
The world needs fear, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out?
People die if you do to them what you've done to me.
Everyone dies eventually. They're all full of wet, writhing things, and in the end, each and every one of them gets unwound. And then those things get to become a new everybody. Just to come apart all over
Like crazy
again.
peg you. You know what? Sure, go ahead.
All I want is to be there for it. I want to watch it happen, and maybe do a little unwinding myself. Is that really so much to ask?
Ma'am, you cray-cray. You're a lunatic, you know that, right?
I am what I am, and right now, I'm in control. So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
I don't wanna!
She raises one long gloved finger, its tip hovering just over your skin. seeming to enjoy the lingering threat. But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of death.
You stop that, ma'am. That's not funny. How about I just kill you instead?
Princess cocks her head, neck cracking uncomfortably, and you can't help but imagine a smile carve its way from ear to ear on the other side of her mask.
Thinking about that knife, are we? Put that little theory to the test. See how it plays out. But I don't think you're going to like what happens.
You can't tell me what I think.
Because even if you make me dead, you're not getting out of here. This place is mine, and I'm not giving you the stairs unless I'm leaving with you.
I'll just take the stairs myself.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
No, slay the princess. We're done here.
Your will concentrates into a single
This
fine
bitch be
point.
torturing
You
me.
strike
I'm
out
not
against the
dealing
princess,
with crazy
ignoring the
ladies
constant
torturing me.
reminders of your breaking body. Lungs, liver, she doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
We did it. We actually did it.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Can she?
Can she?
We've already seen how she can change.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
No.
She falls to the ground,
Oh shit.
unmoving. Nerves.
Oops.
Oh,
I
can stop now.
I
can't
may have I may have jumped the gun in stabbing her when I don't have the stairs to leave. Oops.
I can. Finally.
Oopsie daisy.
And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right? But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us. It means that you're stuck here. Forever. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, I hate this. Time passes. Forever's gonna end. Eventually, right? No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end.
Oh boy.
I feel sick. It doesn't have
Oh
to be
boy,
forever.
we're trapped in the void again! Yippee! Why do I keep getting myself trapped in the fucking void?
What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hand.
Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead?
I guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die? Because right now, you don't want us to do that.
Yeah, from the void all things come, into the void all things return.
You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care?
I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours.
Well, isn't that sweet?
Why?
Yeah, why?
What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life.
Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
Yeah, it's not like it matters if I die, I'll just come back
Yes, the whole looping thing. How unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once. I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you?
again. Yeah, did you?
Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though. Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us?
Yeah.
Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine. She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time? I've already said too much, really.
Yeah, he
You
does have
won't
a
get another
point.
word out of me on the subject.
Can you tell me your secrets now?
No.
Damn it! How about now?
Still no.
I'm gonna wear you down eventually. You might as well spill those sweet, sweet secrets now. Now we'll have something else to talk about.
You're not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it. I'm not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
Secret?
The narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself in words.
It's like the narrator ignores you.
Can.
Secret?
The narrator can...
I got the best company I could ask for. You guys, what more do I need?
Oh, you could do a lot better than us. Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time.
Am I not a creature of biology? Won't I starve or die dehydration before forever happens? You know, lizard men need that too.
That's a grim thought, innit? But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along. We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it.
What if I just wait?
More time passes.
Wait some more?
More time passes.
Okay, fine. Are you stuck here with us, or are you capable of going other places?
I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't. Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
I get it. You don't want us to die because you'd be lonely. How sweet.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely. Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
Alright, we'll take the blade now.
You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
Yeet!
Tighten your grip and fling the blade as hard as you can into the void. It's gone. Now you're really stuck here forever. There's no way out now.
Whoops!
You mean, other than starving? Right, I mean, other than that.
Again, I wanted to see if it would let me do it.
You wait, and then you wait for a little while longer. But eventually
Cool, am I gonna
the
slowly
thirst
starve
sets
to
in.
death?
The
Yippee!
hunger. The darkness of this place prevents you from wholly grasping the context of passing time.
You
But
won't
that
starve, just eat the
doesn't stop it
princess.
from
Yeah,
passing.
well, I haven't eaten her yet.
The only things you know for certain are that it's long, and that it hurts. The vastness of your suffering can't be adequately put into words. We really shouldn't have tossed the blade.
Oops.
No, you really shouldn't have. But biology and time are immutable forces, and eventually, long before forever gets the chance to come, everything goes dark, and you die.
Yippee!
Don't muck it up next time. The princess may be slain here, but she isn't slain there.
Chapter 3. The Wraith. Uh-oh.
You're on a path in the wood. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on.
And on.
Yes. so
This
it
is the
does.
sleigh that never ends.
No, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be. What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave? Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world.
I guess.
Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it. Yourself included.
Okay.
Oh, threatening us with death, are we? And why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice.
Yeah, we kind of have a track record
All
here.
death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again.
Oh, hey, that's the Cold Voice. He came back. Welcome back, Cold Voice.
This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult.
But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Yeah, gotta kill her. Are you the same narrator we met on the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before.
Suspiciously quick. If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. Is that supposed to be a riddle? If it is, it's not very good. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate.
Okay, whatever.
So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different.
Okay.
I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us. They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. We might as well do it now.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever.
You sure about that, buddy?
Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't. And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating. Everyone is manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them.
Paranoid be like, I'm connecting the dots!
On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends. I'd like to see what that does to him.
Yeah, actually, let's do that. Let's just go.
Continue down the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and
yeah, we're seeing the threads and the webs and the spiders.
You know what you need to do.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing. Something that would make everything make sense. Maybe letting her out really is the answer.
You sure, Paranoid?
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
We've tried letting her out before, and she would just get swallowed up by the void anyway. We can't win.
Somebody's about to crack.
Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue.
Okay.
Would you look at that? We won.
Yay.
Take it however you will.
To the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing
Yeah, I'll check
and
my
joining,
posture.
driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... That's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror.
Dang, he still
What's
can't see the
strange is there
mirror.
isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
She probably took it, and she's probably getting ready to stab us.
Of course there isn't a mirror. There wasn't one last time either, so why would it be there this time? I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
I guess not. To the mirror.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward, towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
Oh, we totally are.
Oh Do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Wipe it clean.
This is it. The mirror's going to go away, and she's going to startle us. We better brace ourselves.
Paranoid, you spoiled us on the jump scare, but whatever, fine.
You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
Well, that was a
Okay.
close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Helplessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Oh god, yes, she's here.
Shit. Where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts.
Oh dear.
Your bones snap.
Ow.
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them.
Ow.
You're met with a terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom, but then you took my body away from me.
We have some scaly feet. And we do have feathers. We have feathers on our legs. We're like some kind of bird lizard thing. Holy crap.
So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
Ma'am, please.
And you,
Ow.
You get to watch me do it, completely helpless, just like you left me.
Ow. My feet.
Maybe letting her in isn't the best idea. She clearly hates us.
And what's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different. We might as well take it.
Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt.
This may be better, worse, or the same as her electrocuting us to death.
Then turn off the part of you that feels things.
Yeah, Paranoid, if you're able to revive us, can you just make us numb for like 5 minutes while we try and stab her back with broken feet?
Oh, like it's that easy? It is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain. Except that pain hurts.
Let the adrenaline flow.
Yes, that's what it does. That's the definition.
Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad?
Pain height.
You need to explain to yourself why it isn't.
Yeah, I'm looking at the dialogue choices and I'm like, I wanna stab her. Like, do you need to take my body? Can't I just open the door for you?
You left me in a basement and then you killed me. Oh, we're past the point of compromise. I'm taking your body, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Yeah, there's no knife. Shit, you're right. Struggle.
You violently
Ow!
struggle against the princess, but all you manage to do is grind the fragments of your splintered ankle together. You can't shake free from her now.
God damn it.
Easy to make me squirm, but I won't be crueler than I have to be. I don't even want to cause any more damage. It'll be hard enough for me to walk out of here on that broken ankle.
You remain pinned
Oh,
to the
jeez.
floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding.
Why, ma'am? Why?
Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
Wouldn't that be convenient?
And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
I don't. I want to slay her.
Not like this. You don't even have a weapon. So I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are
out of luck too.
God dang it.
Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
This is not fine, my dude.
Is it? Is there any conceivable way?
This is not fine. This is the opposite of fine.
Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk.
You have a point there.
It is fine. Everything is always fine. These consequences have no real impact on us outside of momentary discomfort. I'm sure we'll be moving on again soon enough. Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Ow!
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the
Damn, she
princess's
possessed
command
us again.
reverberates inside your skull.
That's twice
Her
now
voice
she's
is
possessed us as a
all-encompassing.
spooky
You
ghost.
feel wrong.
First time I did it not to be nice. This time she's just like,
So
no, I'm gonna
cramped
force
in
it.
here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know.
Yeah, it's a bit spookier this time.
You rise to
Like
your
the
feet,
first
though the
time it was
pain in your
cute, now
ankle
it's
is blinding.
spooky.
Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. It's rather rude to show up in somebody else's body and boss it.
Okay.
We were gonna let you out of here. That's the whole reason we marched all the way back up to the cabin. Were we? I was.
Were we?
And what reasons are those supposed to be? Nobody should be able to be judge, jury, and execution.
We were. We've been. We've done literally everything we could to you. Harsh.
We weren't always like this. I've always been like this.
Cold, we know you've always been like this.
We don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement. It's better than giving her what she wants. Your
Oh,
body,
Jesus.
still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
Okay. Yeet myself into the abyss!
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
I'll defy you, bitch!
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter.
Yeet!
Putting in everything we have. You're not. You're thinking too much about how she's hurting us. You're thinking too much about your body. It's just a body.
Yeah, it's just a body. Our body!
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Next one, we all go. One, you throw everything
Ow.
you have against her and manage
The Exorcist!
for one
Oh, God.
brief moment to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
Woohoo! We didn't let her get what she wanted. Fuck you!
Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall. We did it! We actually did it! Yes, we've really shown them all. I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it.
Yeah, I guess I accomplished something.
What happens now? But I want to know what he thinks happens now. Why? What do you know that you're not telling us?
It's just you and you and you and me. Oh, the worms. Ow. Terminal velocity ceases, and you feel something, a mass, a growth, torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment. Up, here comes the hands. Though this time it was kind of a good thing. But you don't answer her before she's gone, and you feel a resistance underneath your feet once more. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Gonna be okay.
It feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of it. It's calling us. And not in a good way. You don't need to comfort them. Okay. If you say so. We'll
Looks like
trust
this might be it. You'll definitely go vastly over time if you go for another ending. Yeah, I'm thinking about it right now.
you. Trust you. Whatever makes you happy.
You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Cool, now with just bones. You're unraveled. Oh, yeah, exactly. It's either end 10 minutes early or end an hour late. Either way, I'm playing more of this tomorrow. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. At the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
I don't know. Is that a rhetorical question? You know? You want to tell me?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me, short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Well, there's trees and stars and there's people, I think. At least there is supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
What's your thoughts on the vessel?
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart.
Whatever we wind up making in the end's gonna be fucking crazy.
Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Do you know what's gonna happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
I don't know. He does, and when I find him, you and I are finally gonna have answers.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
How many more vessels do I need?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough. and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
Okay. If this is the last time, is there anything you'd like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark and you die! Woohoo!
You're on a path in the woods.
Yeah.
I'm talking about... Don't... Look, you're all... While I appreciate... Does it?
It's making
Oh,
sure
if
I've
only that...
gone through all this.
Are you serious? Of course I have. Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens.
Alright, I think I'm gonna leave it here, because on top of doing one more route, there's also gonna be, like, the ending. And I know the ending has multiple endings. Like, there's multiple different princesses, and then there's multiple different endings, so I'm like, we'll stop here. And we'll figure out things tomorrow. Like, probably what's gonna happen is I'll finish this playthrough tomorrow, and then immediately start up a new playthrough and get like and start getting a different ending. Yeah, the endings have endings and then there's the endings. Exactly. Like, I tried to take a quick glance really quick without spoiling myself, and yeah. It's like, yeah, it's gonna be quite a bit, but yeah. So yeah, thank you all so much for coming. Let me go find someone to raid. Yeah, rest well, Cosmic. Let me go find someone to raid. Yeah, I should be fine. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Deadly Kiwi. Alright, good night, everyone. Rest well, and, be careful about the voices in your head. You can't trust the voices in your head. Especially ones that say they're a narrator. Never trust a narrator. Never. Good night.